Pakistan took a 1-0 lead when they beat India by an innings and 86 runs in the second test match at the National Stadium in Karachi. Imran, winning the toss, put India into bat, and India were all out on the first day for 169, and Pakistan replied with 57 for 3. The highlights from the Pakistan point of view. And that one came in and nearly got through. And the first 3 deliveries have done something. Gavaskar getting an inside edge, the first one, and that one nearly whipping through the defenses of Arun Lal. So Imran bowling from the University Road end, bowling his first over, the first over of the innings, having won the toss and put India into bat. And we'll talk about the wicket and the two sides at the end of this over. janab. And that one came off the wicket fairly quickly. You saw Arun Lal there, not quite in time there. The ball going on to his pads, a little late onto the ball, late in his stroke play. The wind coming in from the right, rather a breeze, and blowing across to the left. It's a lovely day for cricket. Flicked away beautifully off his toes. Out to deep square leg, Gavaskar should get a couple. Zahir running around there, a beautiful return to the keeper. Zahir of late has developed a wonderful arm. So it's 5 now, and all to Gavaskar. India 5 for no wicket, Gavaskar on 5. Came in and he's played it once again out to the square leg area, and they go through for 1, Gavaskar on 6, and India on 6. Dug away, one can say that was well up to him. Played away to mid-off. 2 to Gavaskar, 8 to him, and it's 10 for no wicket. And Gavaskar's timing today and the way he's playing, ominous. It's really sighting the ball well. Well, that's a look at the wicket there. You can see the grass, well grassed in between, few bare patches. At the respective creases, it's fairly patchy and bare of grass. And that could be a run out. Yes, he's gone. He has to go. What a misunderstanding. And very good run out there by Imran. Excellent presence of mind. And Gavaskar is out. So the breakthrough has come not because of the wicket, but because of a horrible misunderstanding. And Asif, whose fault was it?
Yes, I think it's Sunil to be blamed for that. He just saw that slight gap between the bat and pad fielder and mid-on. And the ball he just pushed very slowly without realizing that Imran could run across and stop the ball, and started for the run. And I think Arun Lal was right in saying no, because I don't think there was a run there. But Imran was I think he was the one that made the difference, because...
So there it is. What a sensational start here. And Vengsakar, the new man in. And of course, with the great experience, the great talent and art of Gavaskar removed, sadly for India in a way, but fortunately and luckily for Pakistan, things now a little under pressure for India. Oh, and that one is out. Yes, he's gone. Caught at third slip. What a brilliant catch by Mausam. And there it is, the breakthrough is there, and one can say that the decision to put them into bat justified in the very 15 minutes.
Yes, sensational that one is. And I think there was a brilliant catch by Mohsen. It was very low to his right. The very first ball, Imran, after getting the wicket of Gavaskar with the direct throw, charged in and bowled a perfect delivery to Dilip, who literally couldn't have done anything about it. It was a brilliant catch as well.
What a sensational start. India 10 for 2. Gavaskar run out for 8, and Bang Sarkar caught Mohsen, bowled Imran, no score. Vishwanath, the new man in. And he's going to go, yes, so he's dropped. That's Mohsen diving to his left, and he's dropped it. He almost had it in his hands, and Imran there. A picture of, one can say, disappointment, but a fine over from him. Gavaskar getting an outside edge. Asif.
Great over.
That's going to be 4. Bad ball outside the off stump, and Vishwanath obviously releasing his pressure and his tension there and cracking it away for 4. Vishwanath 4, and it's 15. Vishwanath, a very plucky and gritty player, and he's got 1 life. That's a lovely shot off the back foot. Mansoor after it. And he's gone through the hoarding and the banner there.
ऑफ स्टंप बाहर गेंद थी और गली और फोर्थ स्लिप के दरमियान में से 4 रन। विश्वनाथ 11 और भारत 22। 2 खिलाड़ी भारत के आउट। गवास्कर जो 8 रन बनाने के बाद रन आउट हुए, और वेंग सरकार जो कोई रन बनाए बगैर आउट हुए। बहुत खूबसूरत शॉट विश्वनाथ का, बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ गेंद, और ये 4 रन हो जाएंगे।
They're asking for an LBW appeal. The first one was a googly. It came into Vishwanath, and Kadir really excites the crowd. You have to perhaps bowl from distance from the stumps. There's an appeal, and he's out. Vishwanath is out. Asif?
Yes, I think he gloved it as he was given out. Vishy was looking at his gloves, and that ball pitched right up to him, bounced a bit, and Vishy was unable to read, I think.
And that was shot. A long hop, and it got the treatment it deserved. 4 runs. Mohinder helping himself to 4. He's off the mark. Bad ball, tossed up outside the off stump.
It's a perfect position he was in. I think that was the best shot of the morning so far.
Zahir in the covers. Brought that one in, and he's out.
Yes.
India's lost their 4th wicket.
That was a good ball. Very good ball. In fact, I think Mohinder was beaten there by that in-decker, or in-dipper as is popularly known, and Imran bowling wide from the crease brought that in. And Mohinder, who saw previous over before lunch by Imran when he bowled to Arun Lal, leaving the bat all the time, was deceived by the one that came in.
Shot. Again cracked away. Off the back foot towards deep backward point. 4 more.
Oh! What a great catch.
There's Miyadad, yes. 5th Indian wicket gone. Sandeep Patil, caught Javed Miyadad, bowled Qadir, and India are 70 for 5.
I think that was a remarkable catch. I was just about to comment on the fact that Qadir is wasting his time by bowling round the wicket.
Cut away beautifully, making room to play that shot. It's going to be 4 runs. Beautiful shot by Kapil there. Moving on to the back foot, giving himself room to play. And that ball was fairly well up to Kapil. A lovely shot. So that's 4 to Kapil. He's off the mark. And India are 74 for 5. And for a cricketer like Kapil, a tailor-made situation. He's a fighter, he's a hitter, he likes to get himself out of trouble. A great player, one of the greats in the game today. Now facing Qadir there. Swept. And that's going to be another 4. And there, as I was saying, Kapil wants to take the challenge and the fight to the opposite camp. And he certainly is doing that here. 2 4s in succession against Qadir, who had mesmerized and bemused the earlier batsman. And that one cut away almost off his stumps. Down to third man. Flashes that one, 4 runs possibly. It's going to cross the boundary line and it's 4. Outside the off stump, and Kapil Dev hitting it from the bottom of the bat. There you see him looking at his bat, but hitting it hard enough for 4. Driven wide of mid-on. Possibly it's going to be 4. And it is. And that's 4 runs. Beautiful shot. What clean hitting. Trifle uppishly, but well clear of Imran at mid-off, and Qadir coming in for some very rough treatment from Kapil. 22 to him, and as we expected, and as we know of Kapil, he's not going to sit on the fence. Swept away, it could be a 6. And it is. Lifted on the half volley, down the leg side, and Qadir hit over square leg for a 6. And that swept fine, could be another 4. And obviously, Qadir has no hope of getting an LBW, and Kapil Dev is realizing that, is sweeping him away and getting the runs. He goes on to 33, and the score now 110. Some very useful runs being given away, and the pressure being let off India a little. And that's another sweep, and could be another 6.
बॉलिंग जारी रखेंगे पवेलियन की जानिब से. शॉर्ट गेंद और बहुत खूबसूरत तरीके पे शॉट. 2 फील्डर्स गेंद के पीछे. कासिम उमर बड़े उम्दा को.
सरफराज नवाज जो अब पहले की तरह तेज गेंद नहीं करते, मेरा ख्याल था कि वो गेंद को अच्छा भला मूव कर रहे हैं. जब वो पिच आगे करें, उन्हें मेरे ख्याल से कोई जरूरत नहीं है कि वो शॉर्ट पिच गेंदें करें जहां.
और अरुण लाल ने सही मायनों में बड़ा अहम किरदार आसिफ अदा किया है भारत के. और अपील एल्बिडो गया आउट. आसिफ,
जैसा मैं अभी कह रहा था कि सरफराज चूंकि गेंद मूव करवा रहे हैं, उनको चाहिए कि जितना हो सके वो गेंद को आगे पिच करें, और शॉर्ट पिच गेंद करने से उनको इतनी हेल्प विकेट से नहीं मिल रही थी. जैसा कि आप देखें, गेंद उन्होंने काफी आगे पिच किया और गेंद अरुण लाल के सीधे पैर पर लगी, जो अभी विकेटों के सामने है.
कपिल देव के मिस सेंचुरी मुकम्मल, और शायकीन की जानिब से दोनों उनकी बड़ी उम्दा और जारहाना और बैटिंग पर खराज तहसीन.
बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग की इन्होंने. न सिर्फ इस वक्त इंडिया को जिस तरह से उनकी विकेटें गिर रही हैं, विकेट पर खड़े रहने की जरूरत है, बल्कि रन्स की भी साथ साथ जरूरत है. और कपिल ने जिस तरह से बैटिंग की है और जिस तरह से तेज रन्स बनाए हैं, इसका मुझे यकीन है कि भारत टीम को काफ़ी ज़रूरत थी इस तरह की इनिंग्स की. Magnificent shot.
Backed out down towards the cover boundary. 4 runs.
That was a magnificent shot.
They've now 63.
Shot.
It's driven past the batsman at the non-striker's end. 4 runs. Straight drive. That was the googly.
Yes, Kirmani read it correctly and also used his feet.
Four runs. It's a lusty cover drive there.
That could be out.
That's up in the air.
Yes.
And he's out. That's the wicket they wanted.
Shot.
It's very positive and almost an authoritative way of getting off the mark.
Oh!
That should be out, yes.
Yes.
Caught in the slips. Imran Khan bringing off that catch. There it is again.
Yes, you can see that Kadir flighting the ball, pitching it fairly up, and Kirmani playing slightly inside it, and Mohsin diving to his left just managed to pick it up before it bounced to the front, and Kirmani didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Appeal LBW out. Maninder Singh out. LBW bold Kadir. Asif.
ये मनिंदर सिंह कादिर की गेंद रीड नहीं कर सके और ये गेंद उन्होंने तेज की थी और थोड़ी ये गेंद नीची भी रही. मनिंदर सिंह जो अपने टेस्ट क्रिकेट का आगाज कर रहे हैं इस टेस्ट में.
एक्शन रिप्ले आसम.
ये कादिर ने गेंद जैसा आप देखेंगे तेज की थी थोड़ी और ये गेंद नीची रही और मनिंदर सिंह गेंद बिल्कुल विकेटों के सामने थे और अंपायर को उन्हें आउट देने में कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं था.
दोषी बोल्ड. इसलिए इस तरह भारत की इनिंग्स का इख्तिताम 169 रन पर और इमरान खान ने दलीप दोषी को बोल्ड किया. दलीप दोषी कोई रन बनाए बगैर आउट हुए तो मदन लाल जो हैं वो 3 रन उन्होंने बनाए और आउट नहीं हुए.
Kapil Dev going to start proceedings for India from the University Road end, and he's going to bowl to Mohsin Khan. India all out 169.
Shot.
It's a lovely shot. Should be 4 runs. Straight drive.
Magnificent shot. I think that's the shot of a man in form. The first ball, Madan bowled, was slightly overpitched. It wasn't really a half volley, but
Again a nice shot there, this time to the wicket. Although he didn't time it to perfection, didn't place it where he wanted to. He's out, yes. Mansoor is out, caught. And Madan Lal breaks through for India.
I think that was a rash stroke. Beginning of the innings, first ball that he's facing from Madan Lal was fairly wide, and he didn't really went across to it and flashed at it, and Kirmani made no mistake in taking that catch.
And that's a nice shot past the bowler. 4 runs. Beautifully struck.
That is a great player. He's always on the top of the bowling, you know. He never allows the bowler to come on the top.
If there it is again. Mohsin moving into that one, driving it past the bowler for 4. And he's going to be caught, yes. He's out, caught in the covers by Mohinder Amarnath, caught at extra cover. It is again. There's Madan Lal bowling. There's the drive the bat, angled uppishly and going towards deepish extra cover. And there's Mohinder Amarnath moving towards his left to take a good catch. Yeah, that's off the mark straight away. Drive past the vacant mid-off region. Mohinder after it from the covers. 3 to Javed Miadad, who goes on to 3, and Pakistan to 18 for 2. And that should be out.
Catch.
Yes, he's out, caught behind. And Pakistan have lost their 3rd wicket. That's a great catch by Kirmani. Pakistan 3 down for 18. 18 for 3. Salim Malik just out. Caught Kirmani. Bowled Madan Lal. There it is for you. Madan Lal pitching that all about the off-stump, moving it away, and then there's the tickle, and Kirmani flinging himself at the feet of Vishwanath at first slip to take that catch as Gavaskar leaps in the air to appeal. Another view of it.
The second day belonged to Zahir. His driven past mid-off, 4 runs.
गेंदा बहुत खूबसूरत स्ट्रोक, बहुत खूबसूरत कवर ड्राइव जहीर अब्बास का मकसूद शॉट और 4 रन। और इस 4 रन के साथ ही जहीर अब्बास की नेक्स्ट सेंचुरी 52 रन रहे।
Magnificent shot by this shot is a little just in the
देखते हैं कि 4
To long leg, and Doshi is fielding there, and Miadad completes his 2nd run. Yes, he's out. Bowled there, and Javed Miadad very disappointed. So Mohinder Amarnath getting a wicket and breaking this partnership. Javed Miadad bowled for 39, and Pakistan are 128 for 4.
Miadad was subdued in this over. This ball perhaps cutting, and he was bowled. He played outside of the ball to straight to the bowler. Possibly the ball came back and he was bowled.
And those days are really gone when batsmen used to be on 96 and Keith Miller used to bowl in a full toss to get that 4 runs. Extra cover, is it going across the line? 4 runs, that's his 100. Well played, Zahir Abbas. 100 not out. First 100 at the National Stadium, Karachi. There's the applause from this very large crowd of the National Stadium. Zahir not out, 100.
Yes, I think it's a great performance. It deserves it. And I'm sure that everybody in the stadium not only enjoyed his innings, but is also proud of his innings. It was a magnificent performance. And there is, please, Zahir Abbas.
Acknowledging the cheers of the crowd. He's 100 not out, 10th 100 in Test cricket. And he greets that 100 with an almighty shot, yes.
Yes, that shows the amount of confidence he has got now in the way he played that ball.
It was out 104.
It was as though to say thank you very much for all the applaud he got.
और बाहर बाहर निकल के बहुत जोरदार तरीके से कवर.
What a lovely shot. Beautiful shot. That's going to be possibly 4 runs, and it is. Gavaskar gives up the hopeless chase that he was after. That ball struck with such timing. Just watch him. He comes across, watch his wrists. Roll over of the wrists and perfect poise and balance, Asif. What a
Beautiful
great
shot, yes. In fact, I would say that was the shot of the day so far.
Cut hard into the ground. The VIP enclosure absolutely packed to capacity. Over 30,000 people today. And now it's cut away down to deep third man. Zahir is going back for the second. He'll have to hurry. There comes the return, but he's home. Well, the crowd applauding is 150 because the scoreboard was showing 149. The Indian players clapping. And the crowd rising and inset the hero of the day. Kat Zahir, there he is, inset among the 30,000 people packing the stadium, standing and applauding. The man of the moment, their hero, Zahir Abbas, the one and only. What a lovely shot through the covers, 4 runs. The glory of a cover drive being typified there. What a glorious shot that. There's Nabil for LBW, and he's out. Zahir out LBW for 186 moments before close of play, shaking his head and coming away. We'll watch the action replay, but just listen to this applause. We're watching the action replay at the moment.
Yes, I think, yes, Zahir trying to play it on the onside, played across, and there's no doubt that he was in front of the wickets and the umpire had no hesitation in giving him out.
So a standing ovation for Zahir. Coming back, the 30,000 people here rising as one to applaud him, all the Indian players clapping him back for an innings of great magnificence, great charm, and great enjoyment for everyone who's watched him. Zahir out for 186. It was the third day which provided the maximum sensation.
Overpitched, that's driven beautifully. That's going to be his 100. Mudassir Nazar, sorry, that's Imran. So Imran goes to 13. Nudged away. And that's going to be it. Mudassir 100.
Well played.
He hasn't let me down. Well played. Mudassir Nazar 100 not out. Third 100 in Test cricket. Well played, Mudassir Nazar. Pakistan 364 for 5. Mudassir 100 in 295 minutes.
Asif, जल्दी से बॉलिंग में तब्दीली की है गवास्कर ने.
जी हाँ, मेरे ख्याल से वो कपिल देव इधर से जो गेंद कर रहे थे वो काफ़ी मेरे ख्याल से ये चाह रहे थे कि जितना हो सके मूवमेंट जो है ऑफ द विकेट वो ले सके, लेकिन चूंकि अब जो एंड्स चेंज किए हैं
और ये शॉर्ट डिलीवरी थी और शायद आउट होने का खतरा और इमरान आउट. महेंद्र अमरनाथ के फील्डर जिन्होंने ये बड़ा कैच लिया, शॉर्ट पे डिलीवरी थी. आसिफ
appeal for a run out. There's an appeal for a caught behind and he's gone. Tickling that one down the leg side, and Kapil has got his second wicket today. Gavaskar patting Mudassir on the back for a fine innings, and back he comes, having played an innings of great responsibility, a polished one, and a standing ovation for him as well as he comes through, admired and cheered by the 20 to 25,000 people here today. Mudassir Nazar, a fine innings from him. A great effort considering that he wasn't well. And applause all the way down and back to the pavilion. He's bowled in. Clean bowl. That ball came back and Qadir is bowled. Kapil Dev gets his 4th wicket and he's doing a wonderful job for India.
Well, Kapil Dev has been bowling extremely well. He was bowling with length and line, making the batsman all the time guess with his incoming ball and also move the ball the other way. And Qadir was at sea against him. He was beaten twice. At last he was bowled lock, stock and barrel, and Pakistan lost another wicket, 427 on the board for the loss of 8 wickets.
There's a part of the crowd there. Open stands towards our right. Spectators basking in the sunshine, although it's a fairly scorching sun. That's up in the air. And he's gone. Caught at second slip by our own Lal.
And this time there's an appeal for LBW and he's out. Sarfraz is out and Pakistan all out for the lunchtime score of 452. Well, out come the 2 Indian batsmen. The Maestro, the great Gavaskar to the right with his forearm pad, not wearing a helmet, and that's through him. What a beautiful delivery. Beaten all ends up there. He was beaten by his pace through the air and the swing. What a beautiful delivery, Asif.
Yes, I think Sunil was lucky there. Imran, after bowling the first 4 overs, put everything in that one, and I think it was sheer luck that Sunil didn't get any touch to it, and the ball was in fact going higher when
Pace through the air.
overs, put everything in that one, and I think it was sheer luck that Sunil didn't get any touch to it, and the ball was in fact going higher when Wasim Bari had to jump and collect it. Magnificent delivery.
Gavaskar there puffing a little and saying to himself, well, unplayable deliveries come occasionally and I've seen that one through. What a beautiful delivery that.
जी हाँ, ये बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद थी और जैसा कि मैं कह रहा था कि अगर जलालुद्दीन आगे गेंद रखें और चूंकि थोड़ी बहुत मूवमेंट जो उन्हें मिलेगी
में आ गई थी और उसके बाद आके नीचे जमीन पे गिरी.
Zahir fielding there. There's Zahir Abbas. A marvellous 186. So far he's got 400s against the touring Indians. 4 consecutive hundreds. It's a marvellous nick. To Arun Lal. He's going to be out, yes. Caught. LBW. Not a very authoritative stroke, that one, who gets him 2 runs. Hurried his shot there.
I don't think he timed it properly.
That's the end of the over. India after that over are 100. Just reached their 100. 9 overs, no maiden, none for 28.
बोल्ड कर दिया और उनका गेंद जो बड़ी तेजी के साथ अंदर आई और गवास्कर खेल सके और बोल्ड हो गए.
बहुत ही आला गेंद थी. इस गेंद इमरान ने जो अभी तक गेंद कर रहे थे वो शॉर्ट पिच गेंद कर रहे थे और काफी तेज कर रहे थे, लेकिन चूंकि विकेट में ज्यादा जान नहीं है उन्होंने मूवमेंट्स पर रिलाई करके इस गेंद को काफी आगे फेंका.
तेजी के साथ उठी थी गेंद. विश्वनाथ इस पूरे ओवर में इमरान के खिलाफ काफी परेशान नजर आए.
था, वो समझे कि शायद ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर होगी, लेकिन गेंद ऑफ स्टंप पे थी। तो पाकिस्तान ने एक और कामयाबी जबरदस्त हासिल की, और वो भी कामयाबी उनके कप्तान इमरान खान की शानदार बॉलिंग की मरहूम मिन्नत है, और तमाम साथी जो हैं इमरान के वो उनको मुबारकबाद दे रहे हैं।
ये ओवर इमरान ने जो विश्वनाथ ने किया, ये बेस्ट ओवर ऑफ द इनिंग्स था अभी तक। उन्होंने सारे ओवर में विश्वनाथ को काफ़ी मुश्किल से विश्वनाथ उनकी गेंदों का सामना कर सक रहे थे, और इस विकेट के साथ ही इमरान ने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें भी ली, और ये वाहिद पाकिस्तानी बॉलर हैं जिन्होंने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें अभी तक पाकिस्तान के लिए ली हैं। इमरान चूंकि अब काफ़ी तेज गेंद कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो विकेटें उन्होंने 2 ली हैं वो गेंद ज्यादातर आगे पिच करके ली है।
बहुत खूबसूरत गेंद थी कि विश्वनाथ इसको ये समझे कि शायद बाहर जा रही है, लेकिन गेंद ऑफ स्टंप को हिट किया, और इस तरह इमरान की टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें जो हैं वो मुकम्मल हो गई। तो इमरान को मुबारकबाद हम सब की जानिब से कि 200 विकेटें हासिल करने वाले वो पहले पाकिस्तानी बॉलर हैं जिन्होंने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में पाकिस्तान की तरफ से 200 विकेटें हासिल की हैं। तो स्कोर भारत का 108, 3 खिलाड़ी आउट।
Game now throbbing. It's really a pulsating situation, and Imran in a devastating spell, a spell which one will remember for a long, long time, has ripped through the first 3 batsmen. Qadir has got 1, and Imran has got the other 2. The cream of Indian batting, Gavaskar and Vishwanath, and my word, I think he's really outclassed them. And that's a great compliment to Imran, that outclassing 2 batsmen, one who scored 7,000 runs in Test cricket and the other who's nearing 6,000. Simply superb fast bowling. There he is. Get a camera on him again. He's got that hawkish look, which is his look of aggression when all systems go and he's really attacking. From a serene position of India, they are in dire straits. Imran again, so Asif, Imran in this mood, in this devastating speed, very, very difficult for any batsman to tackle.
No doubt about it. There's no doubt about whatever you said, because Imran, I think the 2 wickets that he got, especially that of Sunil Gavaskar, he was 40-odd, no doubt. He looked in no trouble whatsoever.
Oh, there he is. Concentration and aggression writ large on his face. He's had a long spell. Simply electrified the 25,000 people here with a burst of fast bowling which was too hot for Gavaskar and Vishwanath to handle. In he comes, and there goes the cheer of the crowd. Mohinder, the batsman. And spells like these from fast bowlers are inspired ones, and one really hopes that recording of this particular spell is kept to be shown later on to youngsters and in time to come. I'm sure if excerpts from this burst of speed, controlled speed, line and length, is preserved and shown to posterity later, they'll be very proud of Imran. And Asif, he's done it on a wicket which is not really helping him. Brilliantly fielded by Sarfraz, and I think the great thing one feels that the level of the entire Pakistan cricket raised by that fine spell. The fielding is brilliant, agile. The whole team is clicking now. That should be Mohinder's first run out to mid-on, Jalal the fielder. It's Imran, the destroyer. Imran certainly got his rhythm. He had a touch of flu after the match at Multan. He seems to have regained all his strength. Mohinder to face him. That ball dipped in again, and Mohinder quickly playing it away to mid-wicket. And that's the difference when a team has a bowler who's got that extra pace. He can always do it. And the reason for the West Indian success that they have about 3 of the same pace. There's an appeal for LBW and he's out. Yes, that ball came in. Mohinder going forward. And he's out, LBW. And Imran has struck again. The eagle has swooped. And there it is, 112 for 4.
Yes, there it is, the replay. You can see, I think that ball kept low and Mohinder coming forward, but not as much as he would have liked to. And the ball just coming in and beating his bat and got him on the front foot. The ball did keep low, and I think the ball coming in probably would have hit middle and leg.
Very, very confident appeal, that ball. Let's watch the replay once again. Imran has struck again. As the British media described him, the Lion of Pakistan. Doesn't appeal, and that one got him high on the pad, and Sandeep swinging at that one with his feet nowhere in position and his head high in the air. Let's watch a replay of that. What an incredible spell from Imran. One of those spells which really rips the heart out of the opposition batting. His speed incredible, his direction simply immaculate. He's bowled him! Clean bowled! What a magnificent delivery, and this is an incredible spell. The greatest that one can see from a great fast bowler. There he is. He's completely electrified this crowd, and in fact he's brought them to their feet. Just look at them. There he is, inset, the hero, the darling, and certainly today the toast of Pakistan. Just watch him. His delight writ large, and he's looking towards the pavilion waiting for the next scalp. Imran, 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 and that's what everyone is shouting here. Imran Zindabad, well, he deserves every accolade.
Incredible performance. I think on a wicket like this, the way he is bowling and the wickets that he has got, it is remarkable. There's no doubt whatsoever that Imran has made the difference by getting those 4 wickets, and those 4 wickets he got by sheer pace and accuracy. It is a great spell he is bowling at the moment, and I'm sure that he knows what he is doing and is very much in the command now.
Well, let's watch the replay again. Sandeep Patel completely at sea.
Not only it was quick, but also it moved quite a lot, and Sandeep with his big back left was unable to cope with it.
And he waves to the crowd, and he's got them on their feet again. And if anyone today is their hero, it's Pakistan's captain and chief weapon, that's Imran Khan. And he's taken these 4 wickets in the space of 17 deliveries, giving away only 2 runs. Incredible. One is running out of words. 4 wickets he's taken in 17 deliveries and just 2 runs. He's coming in again now. Kirmani, the new man, in. And he just gets an inside edge, and it's out to Qasim Umar. Everyone rooted to their seats now, and this match not only brought to life, but being taken to conclusion in this dramatic spell of bowling by Imran. You've got to give it to him on a wicket which is unresponsive. He's shown to everyone that he is a class by himself. At the moment, no match in Test cricket.